2024 U.S. presidential election preview. According to multiple reports, French economic forecasting expert Christophe Barro predicts that Donald Trump will win the 2024 U.S. presidential election. Barro is the chief economist and strategist for the Monaco Securities Market and has won Bloomberg's Best U.S. Economic Forecaster award 11 times. In an interview with Business Insider, Barro outlined three likely election outcomes: Trump winning the presidency with the Republican Party controlling both houses of Congress, Trump or Harris winning, but with a divided Congress, or Trump winning while the Democrats control Congress. He believes that Trump's victory is the most probable scenario, having analyzed betting markets, polls, and election model predictions. If Trump wins the presidency and the Republicans control Congress, he may implement economic policies such as tax cuts. However, if Trump wins but the Democrats control Congress, he may focus more on foreign economic policies. Nikki Haley wrote in the Wall Street Journal that while Trump is not perfect, his policies are superior to Harris's. Republicans generally believe that Trump is more favorable in opposing anti-Semitism and protecting Jewish interests. Overall, economic issues remain the focal point for voters. Trump and Harris have differing views on tax cuts and trade policies, which could impact inflation trends. Voters need to weigh the economic policies of both candidates to make an informed choice. Briefing: Time magazine to cease publication, community arts flourishing. Key points. 1. The Jersey Journal will cease publication on February 1, 2025. This 157-year-old newspaper's closure has left locals feeling very sad and lost. 2. The Jersey Journal has been an integral part of local life, providing rich news coverage that deepens people's understanding of their hometown, whether the news is good or bad. 3. The local arts scene is thriving, with the Public Arts Commission playing a vital role in promoting new art installations and activities, bringing beautiful visual experiences to the community. 4. Art brings pride and a sense of belonging to the community, becoming a significant highlight that attracts visitors from outside. Artists engage community members through public murals and other projects, fostering a strong sense of identity. 5. Despite the impending closure of the Jersey Journal, local arts are flourishing, and the Public Arts Commission is pushing for more new art installations and activities, suggesting that the local arts scene will continue to prosper in the coming years. Overall, this briefing comprehensively summarizes the core content of the article, highlighting valuable information points such as the Jersey Journal's closure and the development of local arts, while succinctly summarizing the entire article in a cohesive manner. Briefing: New challenges for polar bears due to climate change. According to National Geographic, polar bears in the Arctic have been facing new issues in recent years, primarily including 1. Large ice chunks adhering to polar bears' paws, causing hair loss and severe wounds. Scientists believe this may be due to climate change altering rainfall patterns, making it easier for ice chunks to stick to the bears. 2. Many polar bears have developed serious wounds on their paws, including multiple bleeding ulcers. Scientists think these injuries may cause the bears pain. 3. These issues were mainly observed during Arctic surveys in 2012 to 2013 and 2018 to 2022, indicating a potential new trend. Overall, climate change is presenting new adaptation challenges for polar bears, which could become another issue they face. Scientists express concern and call for further research on this matter. Forbes magazine briefing. November 6, 2024. Summary of key content. 1. In the game Dragon Age: Inquisition, the Guardian's Vault treasure hunt task requires players to find 3 seals in an abandoned castle in the Rivian coast to unlock the vault and obtain various equipment and unique rings. This task is easily overlooked by players. 2. This week's top 5 luckiest zodiac signs: sheep, pig, horse, rabbit, and ox. They will experience good fortune in relationships, careers, and financial matters. The article explains the sources of luck for each sign and the measures they should take. 3. The 3 zodiac signs that will achieve financial success this week are horse, sheep, and pig. The article analyzes their respective sources of financial luck and suggests some feng shui or rituals to enhance their fortunes. 4. Former Village Voice media commentator James Ledbetter passed away at his home in Manhattan on Monday at the age of 60. He previously served as the editor of Inc. magazine and founded an online fintech newsletter. 5. The author's experience using Uber rideshare services in Sydney. Most passengers are reluctant to talk to strangers, and drivers complain about the common occurrence of passengers canceling orders. However, there were some interesting encounters, such as meeting a fashion stylist and hearing about a couple who met through ridesharing and eventually married. Overall, these articles cover various fields, including gaming, astrology, finance, biographies, and daily life, providing rich information and engaging content. The editor has highlighted the most valuable information points while ensuring clarity and conciseness, achieving a cohesive presentation of the articles. November 6, 2024, briefing. Theme: 2024 U.S. presidential election and related media coverage. 1. General overview. As the 2024 U.S. presidential election heats up, Democratic candidate Kamala Harris and Republican candidate Donald Trump have nearly equal support, with the race considered too close to call. However, many conservative media outlets and politicians have begun to assert that Trump will win and question the fairness of the election results, raising concerns about the health of American democracy. 2. Main points. 1. Bloomberg founder Michael Bloomberg has publicly endorsed Harris, believing she has sound policy proposals and personal integrity. 2. Several conservative media outlets and politicians, including the Wall Street Journal's editorial board and the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, have started spreading narratives of Trump's inevitable victory, suggesting that the Democrats may manipulate the election results. 3. Reports from the New York Times and the Washington Post indicate that this presumption of Trump's victory could lead to public rejection of the election results if he loses. 4. Gannett Company's third-quarter performance showed numerical growth but still recorded a net loss, reflecting ongoing pressures in the traditional media industry. The company is actively exploring new technologies like artificial intelligence to improve operational efficiency and content monetization. 3. Conclusion. The 2024 U.S. presidential election is at a critical juncture, with the outcome still uncertain. However, some conservative media outlets and politicians are laying the groundwork for potential narratives surrounding Trump's loss, raising concerns about the health of American democracy. Meanwhile, the traditional media industry continues to face operational pressures and is actively seeking digital transformation and technological innovation to adapt to industry changes. Overall, both the political and media landscapes in the U.S. are in turmoil. Scientific report briefing. 1. Overview of scientific reports. 1. Interaction between the scientific community and presidential elections. After Trump's election, the interaction between the scientific community and presidential elections changed. Following the 2016 election, tens of thousands participated in the March for Science. During the 2020 election, journals like Nature and The Lancet Oncology publicly endorsed candidates for the first time. 2. Declining trust in science. In 2024, COVID-19 is no longer the dominant issue in the elections, and Americans' trust in science has decreased compared to 2020. 3. Rare gravitational lens discovery. Astronomers have discovered a rare gravitational lens that may provide unprecedented insights into the universe. This celestial system, known as a rotating lens, uses a galaxy cluster approximately 5 billion light-years away as a gravitational lens to magnify the light from 7 galaxies located 760 to 1.2 billion light-years behind it. This gravitational lensing effect is extremely rare and offers unique opportunities to study dark matter, dark energy, and the early evolution of the universe. 4. Revision of Alzheimer's disease diagnostic criteria. To avoid the problem of overdiagnosis based solely on biomarkers, an international expert panel consisting of specialists from Geneva University Hospital, the University of Geneva, and the University of Paris-Sorbonne has proposed new diagnostic recommendations. They argue that both biomarkers and clinical symptoms should be considered to prevent misdiagnosing asymptomatic individuals with abnormal biomarkers as Alzheimer's patients. 5. Martin Gardner's legacy in mathematical games. Martin Gardner wrote the Mathematical Games column for Scientific American for many years, profoundly influencing the popularization of mathematics, science, and skepticism. Although Gardner had no formal mathematical training, his unique perspective and writing style attracted many mathematicians, magicians, and puzzle enthusiasts. Events like Gardner Foregatherings continue his legacy, promoting exchanges in mathematics, art, and puzzles. 2. Summary. Overall, this briefing covers changes in the interaction between the scientific community and presidential elections, a rare astronomical discovery, revisions to Alzheimer's disease diagnostic criteria, and Martin Gardner's outstanding contributions and legacy in popular science writing. These contents reflect significant dynamics in the current scientific field, showcasing both cutting-edge research advancements and academic responses to societal needs, providing readers with comprehensive and in-depth information. Briefing: Fruit fly brain connectome revealed. A research team has mapped the complete connectome of the adult female fruit fly brain through the Flywire project, discovering approximately 140,000 neurons and 50 million synaptic connections. These research findings include whole brain connectome analysis, neuron annotation and comparison, visual system neural circuit analysis, discovery of new neural circuits, and conversion of the connectome into computational models. These discoveries provide important clues for understanding the neural mechanisms behind complex behaviors and offer new ideas for identifying effect groups. Immunotherapy may prevent scarring after heart attack. After a heart attack, damaged tissue often forms scars, affecting the heart's contraction function and ultimately leading to heart failure. Research has found that a specific monoclonal antibody can inhibit certain fibroblasts involved in scar formation, thereby reducing heart scarring and improving heart function. This immunotherapy has been FDA approved for treating inflammatory diseases and may be repurposed to prevent heart failure, though further research is needed to minimize side effects like infections. Discovery of 2 forgotten ancient cities on the Silk Road. 2 ancient cities, Tashbilak and Tugunbilak, have been discovered in southeastern Uzbekistan, located at altitudes of 6,600 to 7,300 feet, featuring complex urban designs. These findings challenge previous perceptions of the Silk Road, indicating that highland areas also had prosperous urban civilizations, not just lowland oases. These cities may have thrived due to local iron ore resources, providing new clues for understanding innovative developments along the Silk Road. Mars' magnetic field may have lasted longer. Research indicates that Mars' magnetic field may have persisted until 3 billion years ago, rather than disappearing 4.1 billion years ago as previously thought. This suggests that Mars may have had liquid water on its surface for a longer period, providing more favorable conditions for the origin of early life on Mars. This discovery may also impact our understanding of Mars' atmospheric and water resource evolution, necessitating adjustments to related models. In summary, these research findings deepen our understanding of the nervous system, heart disease, ancient civilizations, and planetary evolution, while also providing new ideas and possibilities for future developments in related fields. Briefing: Discovery of giant tadpole fossils from 160 million years ago. Key points. 1. Scientists have discovered the oldest giant tadpole fossils ever found in Argentina, dating back approximately 20 million years earlier than previous records. 2. The fossil is well preserved, clearly showing the outlines of the tadpole's skull, spine, eyes, and nervous system. 3. This discovery is not only the oldest tadpole fossil ever found, but also the most complete specimen. Summary. Scientists have discovered the oldest giant tadpole fossil ever found in Argentina, dating back about 160 million years. This well-preserved fossil clearly shows the outlines of the tadpole's skull, spine, eyes, and nervous system, making it the oldest and most complete tadpole fossil. This discovery provides valuable evidence for further understanding the evolution of ancient organisms.